What is up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Today we have the 2024 Austin Cindric discount tire Ford Mustang. Now, officially, this is the first plastic chassis 2024 Ford Mustang we've reviewed in the channel, or on the channel, I should say. So, this is going to be cool. Let's check it out. Alrighty, folks, right out of the good old box, and let's dive into today's Diecast review. So this is the first time I'm holding one of the plastic chassis Ford Mustangs from 2024, and let me tell you, the weight of these cars is so much lighter not having the plastic base. So if you're a diecast collector and you like that heft to your diecast, maybe it makes you feel like it has higher quality. You know, some people actually like that, a heavier diecast. Highly recommend the Diecast chassis line. But hey, if you're more of a, maybe you just want to use your car for stop motions, or heck, even like Duralast Cup Series racing, downhill style diecast racing, highly recommend the plastic chassis variant. So officially, this is the first one to come out in the plastic chassis. The other ones were air freighted, and they were the metal chassis variant. So I guess you could possibly consider this the first true one made. So regardless, let's go ahead and dive in. Of course, you know, this diecast got from our good friends at Circle B Diecast. It might be sold out by the time you're watching this video, so I highly recommend you hurry up and go over there and order yours today. Let me tell you, these 2024 Ford Mustangs, they're going quick as expected, so don't wait around. Get those Toyota Camrys pre-ordered. I think Truix's is coming late September, early October in the metal chassis. Could be mistaken on that. Get it pre-ordered because you're not going to want to miss out. Use promo code if you'd like, and you can help support the channel with that promo code Diecastbuffet. So looking at the hood of the car here, I see discount tire with tires.com. Is this two different things? Is it discounttires.com or just discount tire or discount tires? I don't know. You got kind of a little bit of a oopsie-doo right here. I think it's like some grease, maybe some oil. It just literally just came off the car. Like, it just cleaned it off. So that's good. No harm, no foul. This is based off the early variant of the 2024 Ford Mustang. How do I know? There's no Ford logo there. And the Ford Performance decals are on top of what I call the front fender hips. Right here and right there. Very pronounced on this Ford Mustang. Now, this diecast mold has started to roll out. A lot of collectors have been having this car in their hands. So I'm curious, what do y'all think about this car, guys? Like, for those who have these through Ford Mustangs, what do you think about them? I'm going to be honest with you. They're one of my favorite diecast molds. I love the styling of it. I think they look fantastic. Sometimes the diecast molds, I'm kind of like, I don't know about it. I really like the new Ford Mustangs. I really do. The front end, some people don't like it, but it's so low profile to the ground, it just looks really cool. Like ground effects on like a street car. I'm a big Need for Speed fan. At least the old versions of those games. Got Sunoco, number 2, Sunoco, to the left side of the diecast here. Your Daytona 500 winner from 2022. It's crazy to think this is already the second generation Ford next-gen car. I mean, it really is. Like, if you want to go back to the Gen 6 era, living in 2024 is essentially living in 2015 because that was the third year of the Gen 6 car. It's crazy to think we're already into the second iteration of the Gen 7 era. The Chevy Camaros, I don't know for sure, but according to the Ross Chastain 2025 pre-order, the Camaros are supposed to be coming back for 25. I can't confirm that, so take that with a grain of salt, but according to the Diecast pre-order preview, it looks like it is, which means the Fords and the Toyotas are already on their second generation. What will the Camaros be? Who knows? So you got Austin Cindric there, which I like how it's a pretty large name on the rail. Usually they're really small, and like the Kevin Harvick diecast throughout the years, really hard to see. I like that. I like being able to read what the heck is on the car, so I appreciate that. Snap-on, Draver, whatever the biff that is. Freightliner Menards. Got Discount Tire, Auto Trader Ford. Got your American Ethanol Ring Ford, PPG, Mazak, whatever the biff that is. Safety Clean, Goodyear, Cup Series. Go to the caboose of the diecast. Got your Ford license plate. Notice there's no exhaust, I don't think, on the back ends here. Yeah, I don't see any exhaust decals, so that's different. The front ends on the 2024 edition of the Ford, or the rear rather, it's very smooth. It's very rounded off, kind of like the Gen 6 Chevy SS Cup cars, very rounded off. The 22 and 23 year models had more of a aggressive kind of a little bit more bulky back end, but like if you really look at it, it's very curved. Like this side angle looks kind of more aggressive and bulky, but the actual shape of the rear of the car very curved. And it's fascinating because a lot of people might not care about those things, but when you've built custom cars before and you look at the metal and you look at the details, you really pay attention to the finite stuff. Discount Tire, let's get you taken care of. Go to the right side of this diecast. Now, as usual, there is some oopsie-doos around the window post. This is a very difficult area to wrap the car, so I'm not going to harp on it too much, but you can see like a decal tear there. You can see some white paint where the side window is. Again, this whole area, the A, B, and C post area, is very, very difficult to wrap. I'm not going to harp on that. The car is painted white, as you can see, so I'm not going to go crazy. You got top of the car, I got the number 2. Interesting enough, there's no sponsor logo there. I think most of the Penske paint schemes are like that. Got Cindric on the back window, and for whatever reason, well, the trunk is off limits. Go figure. So the cat that won Gateway in 2022, or excuse me, 2024, in the 500 in 2022, as the time of this video, it's our first diecast of his for the year. Probably one of many. One of the things that I wish they would do is do a diecast for all the Menards paint schemes. How many Menards paint schemes has Austin Cindric, Ryan Blaney, Matt Crafton, Brandon Jones, X, Y, and Z have ran in their respected series? And how many diecasts get made? I kid you not, they make one Brandon Jones diecast a year. I've seen this guy have a different paint scheme for the last probably 100 races in a row. I'm not even kidding you. And only like 3 diecasts to show for it. I really wish they got all of them made. When Cindric runs the Menards cars, I wish they would make them. I really do. So it's kind of a shame, but I imagine we'll get at least one Menards car. We already know Ryan Blaney's Menards car. I think it's the Great Stuff. That's the name of the brand or whatever they sell there. Anyways, I'll end the video on this. And I touched on this in the Joey Logano Penske reviews. But they really got to fix these wheel paint colors, okay? I like to show this X-Acto handle here. And you can see how it has that chrome, kind of a brushed aluminum touch to it. Now look at the wheels on the actual diecast. Now, you tell me which one is more realistic to the actual Penske Cup cars. Because as far as I'm concerned, the one of the diecasts look like concrete cylinders. It looks like concrete that was hardened into a circle and put on a car, like Flintstones, like they're rolling on stones or some BS. That's what it looks like to me. And if you don't believe me, if you think I'm crazy, which I imagine you probably do, it's okay. I mean, I'll admit it. Look at the 1/24 scale cars for the Penske cars. They are pretty much spot on. They're like a brushed aluminum. And you look at the 164s, and again, I don't understand why they think this is the accurate paint color for them. I truly don't understand it. Look, I know a lot of collectors, they don't like their diecast modified. Okay, it's fine, I understand. We're all different. But if I was a diehard Austin Cindric fan, I don't care if they made only 50 of these in the world, I would drill it out and replace the wheels on it for my collection. I could care less. The MWR car, some of the rarest COTs ever made from like 2009, guess what? I painted the wheels silver. Why? Because they ran silver wheels on the racetrack. I could care less if it's rare. I'm just keeping it. It could be a Red Bull 07 prototype AJ Allmendinger. If the car was made with the wrong wheels and it's in my collection, I'm going to paint them. I could care less. Am I crazy? Yes. That's how I'm passionate about this stuff, guys. So I really, really, really wish they would have chose the right wheels. But the bright side is this. You get some aluminum paint, you paint it. It could fix it really easily. A lot of people would say that destroys the value. I personally think it increases it. Ooh, spicy opinion. I'm kidding. Y'all know I'm crazy. Hey, for those cats who've been watching for years, y'all know I'm a little crazy. It's okay. Nothing but love on this channel, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Have a blessed one, everybody. Go get your Austin Cindric diecast today. Again, this is the plastic chassis variant of it. So this one's going to sell probably really quick, I would imagine, if they don't overproduce it. If you miss out on the plastic chassis one at Circle B, get the metal chassis. They're both really good. I've done reviews on a lot of the other 2024s, the Ford Mustangs that is, on the metal chassis. They're actually really cool. So check them out. Thank you all for watching. Have a blessed one, everybody. Diecastbuffet signing off.